Yeah.
Patrick asked, how is the roleplay? I assume roleplay is pretty big in that game. At least I see a lot of people hanging out and playing music.
Yeah, so I don't actually know how huge it is, generally, or how it compares to anything else. But I do know it is definitely a very huge community.
Gotcha.
And there's so many like official events, which is like you'll be walking around like at City, and you'll see people advertising events. You'll see people advertising clubs and bars and stuff like that for just people to go hang out. And there's actually something fun. Tom in our FC is actually works as a doorman for a club in game. He spends a couple hours like a week doing that.
Goofy. It's so wacky.
And like he'll ask people to leave and put them in and stuff.
But it's a virtual world, so things like that working in it are cool.
Yeah.
What's he paid in?
It's great. I'm not sure if he is paid. If he is, if it is, it'd just be Gil, I imagine.
Yeah.
But it's so cool. And one of the things in our video we had like the video up yesterday for the comparison one kind of. I went because I haven't really done a big explore of like our plot or like our ward. I think, it's called a ward.
For our FC
where our house is. So I went outside of the house. I looked around the house, recorded it, went, okay, you know what? That's really cool. I guess I'll look around to see for other houses. And the amount, man, it was so cool. It was so cool. Like, there are houses that are like really immaculately designed for specific themes. And on the placard outside, you can like use keywords to describe what it's like. So there was one that was like relaxing, comfortable, and it was like a library. And I went in, and it was just like loads of like portraits of people from the like characters from the game, like the cover art for like the key art, but in poster form in game, sitting on the wall between all these bookcases, and just like going down into this little basement, sitting in front of a fire, and there's like a little sofa sitting around, and specific music playing. And I was just like, holy shit! I left a message for the person in the on the greeting book, being like, nice background music. I hit it the way like, and I was walking around, but like, this is so insane.
That's so cool for just like discovery.
Yeah, I'm just walking around seeing everyone's house, and it's so good.
Yeah, I remember walking around our ward. This is like a year ago. Whenever you were showing me that stuff, it's just cool. It was just cool looking at the player housing. I like the free compass.
It was nuts. It was nuts.
That stuff's so cool.
Yeah, but I honestly, I might actually show up to some events and see what they feel like.
I guess then should we respond to our own video? I mean, I don't mean do a react video to our own video, but
respond.
Should we just like I don't know? Is there anything to talk around just what happened with the video we published on Blizzard and their competition and FF and all that?
Yeah. So, I guess it's hard to think because I could kind of explain why it happened.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is just because, like I said, it's like that video was entirely out of the desire to speak the truth and form a direct comparison on the apples to apples side of literally, like, it came across, I saw a lot of people in Asmon's chat and someone comments being like, is this sponsored? It's like, no, it's literally like, the point is that's almost the point I wanted to get across. Where it's like, no, it's not sponsored. This is the truth. And to be fair, I am in a very strong honeymoon period of the game where I actually think about it all the time. I love it to pieces.
That's the difference is you're going to get done and then you're going to stop until the next thing, and there's going to be no period where resentment is breeded. Yeah,
also I'm probably not going to stop because I have so much, because I have the whole game to play. I can go do minimum item level synced stuff from Heavensward and from Stormblood to experience those raids as they were. But it's like there's that, it was that thing of I just wanted to compare what World of Warcraft could be if they actually did what they needed to do. If they did what players wanted from them. And it's just looking at FF, it's purely like, it is like looking over the fence and going, what in the hell? How have you got all that stuff? Like, when you look around, you're like, or the grass is all barren, there's loads of shit all over your lawn, you're like, what the fuck? Why am I not over there? And that's what it feels like. So I wanted to really get that across. I want to get that across in a way that felt like really real, which is why it had like the somber tone. Like it was beautifully read at times, especially that bit at the end. Like, but
that bit at the end is like I'd ran out. It was like the teleprompter. So like the way it works, in our org, you know, someone will lead a script. Could be me, could be Matt, could be Jared, could be Adam, could be anyone. Dakor, if it's news, etc. And you know, then what happens is that script goes, and then it goes into like the review, which is basically usually it's either me or Matt. But you have Matt wrote the video, it'll be me who does it. You sort of go through it, and so this one it's like, it's going through the teller. Okay, we've ran out. And I was like, the script had ran out in the teleprompter, and I was like, well, I'm not done yet. So I like that bit at the end where, I just got a bit depressed. big wave of just like, that game is winning in its own terms. WoW is struggling to win in its own terms, and that's the point. It's almost less of a, oh yes, but World of Warcraft has got more raid bosses per expansion than that game. It's like, nah, it's not that. It's not that. It's about like the games on their own terms for their own audiences. How well are they, like, how good a job are they doing at like catering for the player experience that each of their players wants? Yeah,
that's one thing I probably could have went a little bit more in depth with. Is first of all is all the negatives about FF, because it has loads of problems. It does generally lack endgame content for current players. They have they suffer from the you're done now, go take a break more than they would like, because there's no system like M+ to kind of drive up, you know, metric stuff. It is just, here's our content. That's what we've got for you. If you don't like it, please come back later. We'll have more. But it's more, the differences are obscene. And I actually have